Zoom in. Oh, I needed the toilet. I do apologise. Let me just see. Oh, I'm just setting up as usual. I am late. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Gina. Hope you're both well, darlings. I think we're sorted, aren't we? There we go. Yeah. Plonk my bum down. Hi, hope you're well, darling. How are you all? Good, I hope. Glad to hear it, Dawn. You'll hear Cleo in the background. She's playing with her toys at the moment. Hi, Nikki. Hope you're well, darling. Time to go shopping. Oh, lovely, Dawn. Anything nice? I'll just start letting everybody start coming in and saying hello. I'm not too bad. I've been all right all week, apart from obviously the situation with my nan. And then yesterday I went with me with my grandfather to go and see my nan at the hospital. And on the door it said that there was confirmed COVID cases. So this morning I ended up yesterday I started actually with a little bit of a scratchy throat, but it wasn't enough for me to feel ill. And then it wasn't until like tea time I started to feel it a bit more coming on, like scratchy throat, coughing. And then this morning it was scratchy throat, coughing, and then I've started to feel a bit achy. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I haven't caught COVID, or I'm going to be livid, because then I can't go and see me nan until a certain day, from when I've been. Well, I need to do a test, to be fair. I haven't done one yet today. I'm going to do one today and I'm going to do one tomorrow, because I've got plenty of kits. So I'm just hoping I ain't got COVID. I've took a lemon sip. I've got one left to take this, before I go to bed. But I'm sure you can tell in my voice, it's my throat coughing. So I do apologise if I start having a coughing fit. But I'm glad you're all well. Hi, Diane. Nice to see you, darling. I'm glad you've been able to make one of the lives. How are you? I'm not doing too bad. How are you? Yeah, same. As I say, the situation with me nan is a 50-50 thing at the moment. As everybody's aware, majority of you are aware. I wasn't involved with my nan and my granddad for the last 2 years. We had a big family bust up, and I got the information on Sunday, early Monday morning, that my nan had a fall and banged her head, and she was having hallucinations and whatnot, and had to be rushed to hospital. And then when I went to go and visit her on Monday, my goodness, it was a completely different person. She's very withered, right down to bone. She's got no muscle, bless her. She's all skin and bone, and I've started to feel guilty. But she was just talking to people that weren't there, and she was just a mess, bless her. But they were keeping her in and making sure she was getting antibiotics. Apparently she'd had a chest x-ray, she got an infection on her left side of her lung, but she's had this chest infection for like 5-6 years. She's been on multiple different antibiotics from doctors, and nothing helped to get shut of it. So when she's had this fall, they've done a scan, obviously, and noticed that she's still got she's got an infection on her lung. So they're treating her with antibiotics for that. And we've noticed of it last 2 or 3 days, she's getting it all up. It's all black and horrible. I mean, we have chest infections and it's like yellow and green. I've never seen black phlegm, never. But she'd got black pieces of phlegm and it really sticky and everything. What awful! I know it's too much information, but I just want you to know how bad it is like. But she's getting it up, and that's the main thing. Whereas before she weren't getting anything up. She's nearly finished a course of antibiotics. It should be today or tomorrow when she finishes. But because of the situation with my nan, with her legs, not being able to walk, and the struggling at bungalow and everything. I mean, Brian went round on Thursday and like literally gutted living room and kitchen and proper cleared it out thoroughly and whatnot. I've been sorting them out with a new set of drawers. We've been round and we've helped trying to keep bungalow clean while she's in hospital, because they're not going to let her out until she's had a medical assessment to make sure that she's safe to come home. If she isn't, then she's got to have, care at home. If that's unavailable, then obviously worse to come, it'll be where she's got to go in a home, which we're hoping that's not going to be the case, because she doesn't like being away from my granddad. They've been together 72, well, they've been married like 72 years, so, or something around that time. My granddad's 88, my nan's 90, so they've been together a long time, since they were like 16 and 17. So you can imagine what it would be like for her if she has to go in a home. So it's just one of those things. It's taking its toll, but we're getting there. We're just holding out hope. So that's the situation at the moment. I went to see her yesterday and she was sat up in a chair and having a dinner. So that's a big step from when I first saw her on Monday. She was laid up in bed. She couldn't even move. She couldn't do anything. She's got a really bad sore on her spine, and it's just a mess. It really is. I thought they were getting help while I wasn't available, these past 2 years. So to know that they haven't makes me feel really bad. So I might not be able to carry on with my lives up until everything's sorted out. I wanted to come on tonight because obviously we started this on Sunday night. I was hoping to get it finished Monday night, but obviously things have took a turn this week. But I was getting fed up of cancelling on you all. I wanted to talk to you all as well, so I thought, bugger it, I'll come on tonight and have a couple of hours with you, give you an update, and just have a chat and a colour together. And hopefully I feel all right tomorrow. But yeah, that's the situation anyway, for any of you that was wanting updates, etc. And I can thank you all for messaging me and asking how I am. And asking how everybody else is. It's really, really appreciated. I love you all. Thank you so much. And Nikki says, hi, Bri. He's waving. Yeah, everybody else. Well, saying that though, Ruben come down with a bit of a cold as well last night. He's got sniffles and a high temperature. I've had to go out and get his some medicine for him this morning. So it might be just a bit of cold that we've both got. I don't know, even though we've wrapped up, but it's cold enough to get a cold in it. That's not what you need. Bloody COVID needs to do. It does. I'm fed up with it now, Emily. I've already had it once and I don't want it again, but I'm going to do a test anyway later on tonight and then do one tomorrow just to be on the safe side, because obviously if it is COVID, I can't go and visit my nan. Which will be devastating to her, because when I told her on Friday I weren't seeing her while Monday, she's like, Monday? I'm like, yeah, because obviously Saturday I've been there Monday to Friday and I've not been getting much sleep, and then tomorrow I'm doing as dinner, so I couldn't get there at weekend, but I've told her I'll be there all week next week, providing I haven't got COVID or a bad cold, something that stops me from going on ward. So yeah, let's get started anyway. I've been doing Christmas cards. I've been doing mine actually, Dawn, today. I've been wrapping up as well. I've got loads of cards to post. I've already got, my post people are going to love me because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 parcels to ship to you all that's sent for me for my birthday. You've all got a bit of Christmas presents coming. They're all wrapped up. They're in the packaging, so you can open them and stick them under your tree. I'm hoping to get some shipped off this week and then some shipped off the week after. I'm not doing them all at once because obviously, as you know, I only send recorded delivery. There's 2 going overseas, so I'm going to send those this week so they get there in time because it's 4 weeks today, Christmas. And then others, I'm going to be sending those out as soon as possible after that. So I might send the 2 for overseas this week as well as 2 that live over here and then do rest the week after. But they'll get to you all before Christmas, so don't worry. Let's get started. I've talked too much now. I do nothing but talk. So, what colour are... that's it. We're going to do her eyes green. So I need a lovely greens. For those of you that's wondering what I'm using, I am using my Faber-Castell Polychromos. Those that hasn't seen me colouring the skin and the hair, you can go back to my part 1 that I did on Sunday. I did let you all know, I'm sure I let you all know what colour codes for the pencils that I use for everything on this up to now. I will try and remember to let you all know what I'm using this evening for the rest of it. I'll be sending you gifts next week, probably. No worries, Nikki. There's no rush. I don't expect anything from anybody, but whatever I do receive, I am truly grateful for. So thank you so much, Nikki, darling. So let's have a look. I think we're going to go with grass green. So 166. I think it's that one. Yep, 166. And then I need a darker green for the shaded area. So we will pick... I think it might be better using 159, Ucker's green. 159. So what's everybody else been up to? Anything interesting? I've not been able to send a lot, but it's the thought that counts. It is, Nikki, it is. It's same as me. I haven't gone overboard because obviously I've got my children and everybody else. So I can't go overboard myself. But as you say, it's just the thought that counts at the end of the day. It's what you can afford. So don't feel bad. You just send what you can, and I'm sure everybody's going to be grateful for whatever they get. So yeah, I'm using the Ucker's green 159 and the grass green 166. I've used the Ucker's green for the shaded area to make it look darker. And then I'm using the grass green for the lighter area. And then all you need to get is the black pencil for the iris. Pupil, sorry. Sometimes I get confused, iris and pupil. They call it a blooming eye.
Yeah, well, my bill's all about doing the damage.
For newbies, you'll hear my dog that I've got, which is Cleo. She's a Shih Tzu. Sometimes you'll hear her in the background playing with a toy, so I do apologise about that. My partner, he plays on his PlayStation and talks to his friends on headset, so you'll hear him in the background as well. But usually it's never a problem to anybody, so he don't talk rubbish. It's just his gaming buddies. You okay, Gina? Heineken. Bless you. Yeah, I'm like really bunged up with some phlegm or something in the back of my nose, and I hate it when I get cold because it gets so bad. I feel like I'm getting on everybody's wick, and you're listening to me snort, snorting. That's another reason why. I just shout higher, Bri. He did acknowledge Nicky. He put his arm up. You should know him by now. He's very shy when it comes to talking on here, but yeah, he can talk on an headset on PlayStation. Cracks me up. Yeah, I like those colour. So that was just the swatch black 199, just for the middle bits of her eyes. And then I want a nice plumpish pink for that. So, oh goodness gracious me, this is why I didn't want to go live, because you know when me snorting it sounds bloody awful. I think we might go with Venetian Red 190. Hi all, sorry I'm late, been having to eat my tea. Hi Claire, hope you're well, darling. Not to worry, I've only been on a few minutes anyway. I'm going to use the Venetian Red. Venetian Red and the Pompian Red, I think. Yeah, they look nice colours, don't they? So I'm going to use the Venetian Red 190 and the Pompian Red 191. I think it's the 190 that's the darker one. It's bloody freezing, got the heating on. I know we've been using heating quite a lot, Nikki. It's really, really cold. I think yesterday and this morning were absolutely awful. I had to go down to opticians this morning for my new glasses, and I got back and I just couldn't get warm. It was awful. I'm not too bad, Jane. Had my results from the specialist. Let you know later. No worries, Claire. Just drop me a message when you're ready. So yeah, we've got Venetian Red 190, and I'm using this to colour in the darker areas. I do sometimes use a circular motion just to get the right shading. I suppose it doesn't matter really. You can just. I just love this paper quality in Christine Karron's paper, you know, books. They are there's a certain quality to paper. I just love it. Nips could cut glass. Oh dear. What are we going to do here? It is cold though. You see, you know, because it's, you know, situation we're eating and how much it's costing a fortune to have eating on all the time. We've resorted to like having eaten on just before bed and turning it off completely through night, and then putting it back on in the morning when we get up, and let house warm up before we get up. And when we wake up in the morning, it's like proper freezing. But needs must these days. You've got to do what you've got to do to try and conserve, you know, on eating prices, because I think they like to charge whatever they want half the time. I mean, we've got it on direct debit, but it's for some reason it's quarterly, because we were with what were we with? Trying to remember what company we were with. But Octopus took over, and they only do like 3 quarterly bills, and the prices that we're paying is absolutely ridiculous. But it'll cost us more to swap providers. Yeah, I like that colour. I know there's a lot of people that are not using their heating at all, are they? At that stage now, where you choose your eating over your food and whatnot. We're not at that stage, but I feel really bad for some people. How is your nan doing, Jane? I have mentioned it not long ago, but she's better than what she was at beginning of week, Claire. She sat up yesterday in chair at the hospital having a dinner. She's having conversations with us now and completely different to what she was at beginning of the week. I was absolutely devastated when I saw state of her. But there's no way that she's coming out at hospital until there's this team or something that's coming to assess her to see if she can walk and do things on her own. But she's got no chance. She's got no muscle on her legs or anything, so she's not going to be able to walk at all. My granddad's been helping her get from bedroom to room, and then when she got fed up at sitting in a chair because of her back, it's took her back to the bedroom, and it's a horrible situation. But they've basically said she's not coming out of that hospital until things have been sorted, either at bungalow or getting her in a home. But she's wanting to come home. She's not liking being at hospital at all, but it's for her own benefit. She's not on because she's got a cannula. She's got a cannula in her arm here, and it took them 6 attempts to get cannula in her arm, and she's got a big bruise, bless her. But she were on injecting it into cannula, but they've stopped doing that now, and they're giving a tablet form, and she's getting tons and tons of phlegm up, so it is working, and she's due to finish a treatment. I think it's today or tomorrow, to be fair. But she's much better than what she were, Claire. But unfortunately, I don't think she'll be able to walk, which is sad. But I'm surprised. I'm surprised my granddad's been able to get her from bedroom to living room. It's that bad. But the stubborn, aren't they? The old people at their age, they're stubborn as hell. And asking for help, the way asked for help, and it's awful. But I'm glad in a way this has happened, because then things will get sorted. Do you know what I mean? But we've been helping out all week. I've been taking my granddad because my granddad can't walk good on his feet, so we've been having to get to hospital in taxi. Putting him in a wheelchair and wheelchairing him from main entrance to ward to my nana, and then staying with him until it's time to go, putting him back in wheelchair, wheeling him back down to the main entrance, getting a taxi back home, getting him out of the taxi, putting him in house, sorting him out in house, Brian's been cleaning bungalow on Thursday while we were out, and then I did some cleaning up, I think it was yesterday, in bedroom for him. And wiping everything down and putting some washing out, taking it in and putting it in tumble dryer, chucking some more washing in, just being helping out best I can, really. There's only so much I can do, but I will be there, and this is why it's been so long for me to do this second part of this live stream. So, but yeah, she's doing much better than what she were at the beginning of the week, bless her. I've got my electric throw on. It's cheap to run, so we use them a lot. We do the same with the heating, Jane, as you. Yeah, it's so much convenient, because I know I've seen my granddad having his heating on on constant. As soon as it drops to a certain temperature, it kicks in on its own. but we can't afford to be doing that. I think if we did that as Bill, it'd be twice as much as what it is now. So we just have to do what, you know, to try and conserve as much as we can. We just stick it on as and when we need, you know, when it gets really cold, we'll stick it back on. And kids are always wrapped up anyway. They've got the dressing, you know, well, the pajamas and dressing gowns on, and they're tucked up in bed anyway, playing games or watching telly. So it doesn't affect kids like it does us, does it? Hi, Pam. Hope you're well, darling. Happy holidays. Hope you're well. It's been a while. So I did tell you what. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in with a grey colour pencil on that bit there. So I'm gonna go 231. 231. Sharpen it. Oh, bless you. To be fair, Pam, I've not been well mentally for a good few months, and then when I've decided to come back, all hell's broken loose within the family. My nan's been poorly. She's been took to hospital and stuff, so I've just had a hectic week this week. I'm glad to see you too. How are you? Are you good? I've not really been on YouTube much. I'll nip on now and again, but just been watching stuff on my telly. Catching up on all crime documentaries and whatnot. I just got over COVID. I can't take. Oh my goodness. My nan's ward's got COVID at the moment, and I started to feel a bit tired, a bit poorly last night, and then even more so as today. I've got a bit of a scratchy throat, coughing. I were feeling achy earlier, but I've been taking some Lemsip. But there's been COVID cases on a hospital ward, so I'm hoping I've not caught that. Lost it, and it is annoying. Yeah, I think when I first got COVID, I think it was like 3 years ago. Well, when it first started, it was the August that we first started those lockdowns. When I got it, I didn't lose taste of food. I had a change in taste of food. It was funny because Brian made me some what's it sandwiches, and they tasted like they got jam all over them. Absolutely tasted awful, and but I did feel like I was going to die. So I'm so glad I had my COVID jabs at the time, but I haven't had no boosters. They keep nagging at me to have boosters, but I thought my body's already got COVID in my body, so I don't need to go for any more jabs. I'm having nothing else put in my body. If my body can't fight it off, then tough. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go. So, but I've got to take some COVID tests in a bit and see if it is COVID or it's just a cold. But even then, I probably still can't go on ward because when we're having cold. So I've used cold grey 231, and it's just going into the eyes themselves and just shading into the dark, the shaded areas already, just to get that bit more depth in her eyes. You'll see it more when I've took a picture. I had all of the shots. That was the first time to get it, so I was afraid. Now, wow, the grey is a stubby lot. I've got many more stubbies, Pam. I've got lots and lots of stubbies. I've got, look, I get smaller and smaller. Luckily, I've got replacements, so I'll be using replacements before long. Yeah, I love me Faber-Castell Poleys. They're absolutely gorgeous pencils. I couldn't pick if I had to pick any pencil set to have forever. and not run out. I run out. It'd definitely be my Faber-Castell Polies. I just love them pencils. They're really, really, you know, the hard knock pencils, and they last a long time. And I mean, I've had. Would you believe it? I've had my Faber-Castell Polies for 3 years. I finally have about 50 of them because of you. Oh, bless you, Pam. The fantastic pencils. Brian said to me, you know, for Christmas, would you like another full set of Polies? You know, a brand new set. And I'm so tempted to say yeah. But then I'm like, but I want some more books and some more pencils. It's hard to choose, you know. But yeah, I do love my Polies. So I think I've done everything. I just need to do her nails. I want to keep them natural looking. So what colour shall I do it? I think I might be better for the beige red 132 like I did for the skin. So I'm going to use the beige red 132. It's the same. It's the base layer that I use for a skin on her nails. So I'm just going to go around this bit here and then just go over the rest of it really lightly. I want to meet that up though because that's driving me nuts. Organising art supplies. We do that all the time, don't we, girls? Might be a bit too thick, that, but never mind. Just adding the lines in this. There we go. You can't see nail on that one anyway, so just leave that a sec for it to dry. It's freezing here in Scotland, didn't get above freezing. To be honest, I don't even know. It says it's 4 degrees on my PC, but I think it's colder than that. How cold is it, Dawn? I love organising. I know you do, Claire. Claire's got her own big craft room with all her stuff in. Tons of stuff. I try and organise my stuff. You do what you can. I'm so glad I've got me L-shaped computer desk. So much easier to, you know, to put all your stuff. Oh, I've just bought myself my first 4 pan pastels. I saw them on Vinted, Claire. It's 0 here at the moment. Damn, Claire. It just says 4 degrees where I am on my PC, but I think it feels a bit colder than that. 32. Can anybody find out what 32 is in our temperature? I know they do. That's 32 Fahrenheit in US, but we use degrees Celsius, don't we? I've got blankets wrapped around me. It's probably why I've got cold, you know. I don't organise my stuff. Is it MS, Gina? Yeah, I've got a craft room too. I want a craft room. I feel so jealous. Wow, Gina, I cleaned one here. Oh wow, that's great, Jane. You'll love them. How many? I got 4. It were 4 for 15 quid, Claire. I don't know if that were cheap, but I think you've bought from her before. The is it Kindrum? She was selling 4, so I've bought them myself, mainly to test them out. I think she's used them to swatch or something, but she says she's gonna post them tomorrow, so we'll see. I'll show you them anyway. I'll send you a screenshot through Messenger. You don't sound bad. You sound bad, Jane. You'll get a cold. I think so, Dawn, love. I think I've got cold. Oh, I've got COVID, 1 at 2. That's fabulous. They range from £6 to £8. Also, I got a bargain then, really. No, it was 4 for 15 quid. I think I bought something else as well. I can't remember what it was. I think I bought something else off her as well. I don't know where she's from, Claire. I know I follow her on Vinted, and I see her putting stuff on. Found some bargains on Vinted. It's where I got my Derwents from. My 72 set of pencils. Oh, thank you, Dawn. I'll be okay. I'm a fighter. Claire tries to tempt me with Vinted. Honestly, Nikki, it's really, really good. I can't remember what colours they were, Claire. It's on my phone, so I'll send you a screenshot of what colours that I got. Oh, really? Kindrum or Kindrum? I suppose it's the same, isn't it? Near enough. Hi, Penny. I'm so. How are you? I am, Dawn. I've been taking Lemsip. Kindrum. Right. You could say both one or other, can't you? Kindrum or Kindrum. Kindrum. Yeah. Sounds lovely house though. Middle of nowhere. I think that's what we all love to have, won't we? A house in the middle of nowhere. So I've done that. I think I'm done with her now, and we're on to the leaves. So, oh God, I do apologise, guys, for keep coughing. Colour do I want to? I wonder if this is part of her hair. You know. In fact, I want to go around that with. Do I want to use that or do I want to use that other? Which one's that? No, it's not that. I've got so many different pens. I might use that then. Looks huge on the pictures. She sent me lots of land. Oh, it sounds lovely, Claire. So I'm just doing her eyelashes. Might have to use that other pen to get that flick that I want. This just seems to be a bit too thick. I need to be near shops. What if you need a loaf? Oh, I just use go on. I just use Iceland bake it. I'd just be on PC getting food shopping every week. Yeah, that's a bit better. Getting that's it. It's okay, I talk to myself all the time. Men with white coats will be coming out for me soon. Although I think I might go over that with the with this black pen. Just concentrating. I haven't lost my microphone. I'm okay. It's been a stressful and worry week, to be honest. The best day was Tuesday. I went out with an old work colleague for coffee, but since Wednesday I've been in a state of stress and worry. Oh no, Penny. That's not good. That'll set your seizures off. Milk. Cowing field. Or a goat, but definitely don't try it. Milk the bull. And if they do, Claire, record it so we can have a chuckle. Well, I tried cow milk, it was not good, nasty. Oh, we have cow's milk here, Dawn. We have it with this teas, coffees. Wouldn't get near the bull to try and milk it. Oh dear. I think he'd be a bit annoyed if you tried to come and milk him.
I do.
Just concentrating. There we go. Oh yeah, they are playing up, but my dad's not been very well, so I've been worried. And he's barely eating. Oh no, bless. That's not good, Penny. Not good at all. If you start getting too worried, you need to get some, get a doctor in, see if there's something up. It's just been one of those weeks for everybody, hasn't it? I'll be glad when this year's over with. I always seem to do better with that eyelash than what I do at others. It's a bit better, isn't it? I had a panic attack in the week. I told Claire to phone 111. Blow my neck. What are we going to do with you, Nikki? Yes, hugs for everybody. I am with you there, Jay. Maybe 2024 will be better. Are you okay, Nikki? Panic attacks can be so scary. I've only ever had one panic attack and it's so scary. I've had episodes when I've been out, like it's not nice at all. Hugs all round. Let's all hug. I can't remember what I used for. I wanted to make that. Yeah. I think I used, yes, 182. So for those that want to know what I've done, how I've done the eyelash, I've used this. I think I got this from the lovely Claire, or I got it from either Claire. Gave it me, or I got it in my scroller box. It was one or the other. But this one is the Unipin Fine Line Water and Fade Proof Pigment Ink, and it's a brush, and it's a really, really fantastic little pen. I don't know if you'll be able to see. But it's got a really nice nib on the end for you to be able to do the lovely flicks to give it that proper eyelash look. It's a really great pen to have in your collection. I've got quite a few different pens, to be fair, but I think I always go to that for me eyelashes. Big Welsh hugs. Group hug. You did, hun. I knew I got it from either you or I got it out of my scroller box. I knew it was one or the other. He's not well, Nicky, darling. He's woke up he come home yesterday feeling a bit off it, and then his fruit night has been crying, and I've had to give him some of our tablets, paracetamol. We gave him one, half of, because those torpedo shaped tablets, paracetamols. We've got some of those because I can't swallow those circle ones. They're too big. They're like bloody horse tablets. So they were feeling poorly last night. So I cut one of the torpedo shaped paracetamols in half because we've got no children's paracetamol. I cut one in half and gave him one at tea time. He felt a bit better. He went on his game, and then I think it was like quarter to 9. I think it was quarter to 9, something like that. He was feeling tired and not feeling well. So he ended up falling asleep, and then we had to wake him up to go to the toilet. And then when we went up to bed, we took him another half a tablet up, and he had that before he went to sleep. But all night he was tossing and turning, crying and moaning. When they do, because they're feeling all achy and whatnot. He were doing that all night, so I didn't get much sleep either. I was like tossing and turning all night. And then I've had to give him I've given him a full torpedo paracetamol this morning. And then he's had, while I've been out, I've got him some proper medicine for his age. And he's had some of that this afternoon. And he's just chilling in bed, I think, just watching stuff. So I shall give him a huge hug. But he thinks he's going to be poorly for like a week, and he's going to have a week off school. I said if he's not well, I'm using the 182, the brown ochre 182, the light yellow ochre 183, and the dark Naples ochre 184. It's what I use for her hair. So I'm just going to use it on this bit here. Using this one for the darker bits. as quick as I can. I'm hoping to get some more Christine Karron pictures coloured. I mean, I'd have come on live last night, but I've been at hospital from 10:30 till 10 to 3 yesterday. Got back to bungalow. I helped in bungalow with washing and tidying bedroom and sorting clothes out, etc. And we put my grandfather's TV up on wall. And by the time we're done, we were just ready to just chill out and then go to bed early. But I thought I'd just rearrange for today. Otherwise, I'd have been live last night. So see what I'm like through the week. This week coming, and I'll try and get some lives in next week as well. That's if I'm up for it. If I start feeling tired, I can't do it. My dad did eat a cheese toast tonight, so that's something. But he's not eating big meals or very much. Plus, Dad never drinks a lot, so I've been pushing it for him to drink more. Yeah, that's the same thing. We've been having a problem with my nan in hospital. Penny, she's not eating. She's she's just skin and bone, bless her. They've been like sitting with her and trying to get food in her and stuff, and she's like, they're forcing it down my neck. They've put a spoon, nurses have put a spoonful of food in. She goes, and they're ramming another spoonful in my mouth when I've not even finished the first one that they've put in. I'm like, well, tell them then, just put your hand up and say, no, I'm not finished. But she's a silly beggar, she ain't say out. And they keep tossing and turning her over, swapping her sides left and right so she's not getting too sore on on being on her sides all the time. And she's like, they'll turn me over, and then an hour later they're coming and turning me over again. She goes, I just want them to leave me a bloody low. We try explaining to her that they have to turn her over so that she's not in pain, And she can't go on her back in bed because she's got a curvature in her spine. So she can't sit up in bed because she's got a sore right on her spine. It's horrible. We type the same thing, Claire. Yes, Jane, you don't want to know. Bless you, Gina. I hope Ruben feels better. It's the season for the bugs to be... Not half, Penny, but the difference is with Ruben, he won't wear a blooming jumper. We've been trying to get him to wear a jumper for ages, but he's really stubborn. Don't need a jumper. I've got my coat. Like, that's going to, prevent him from getting cold. And then when he gets cold, he starts feeling, I'm going to wear a blooming jumper from now on, but it's too late because he's already got cold. He's a bugger. But he'll be fine. He recovers quite quickly. Love our Rubes. She's doing better, Penny, but she's not going to be out of hospital for at least another week or two. They're doing assessments and everything because she's unable to walk and whatnot. So she's got to stay in hospital until they've done all assessments for bungalow and assessments on her. But she's much better. Better than what she were Monday. I'm trying to resist all the Christmas foods that's coming out. Some of the stuff in Iceland. Well limited. We do as Christmas shopping the week before Christmas because we do as food shoppings on a weekly basis rather than a monthly basis because our fridge freezer is not big enough for to do monthly ones. So we will be doing our food shop the week before Christmas on the Wednesday. It's going to be madness. Right, now I've done everything on, I can move on to these. So, as before, I need to pick a dark green. So I think I'm gonna do the Hooker's green, 159 again. And then we need might be better with, 170. Let's look at that one. Some paper. Has anybody started on the Small Victories books yet? Bless you, Penny. It's just like having a child. I keep buying stuff in for Christmas and stuff, but kids just can't leave them alone, can they? But it sounds like to dads and granddads can't either. Yeah, I think that's too dark. I don't want that Hooker's green. Try 167. 167. I'm just testing the colours out that I need for the leaves. We do the same, Jane. The only thing I am getting earlier is our meat from the butchers. Yeah, we get those, you know, those pre-made ones. I forgot. From Iceland, that it's like £4, something like that. We get those. That's a bit better. So I'm going to use, I'm buying after church. What do you mean, Claire? I'm buying after church. I'm trying to think. I've done a page from there today, Jane. Have you, Nikki? Which one you done? Been thinking about doing some, through day. See, I take it up to hospital with me, but I don't want to. I don't know. I've got to use my Faber Castles, and I don't want to take the entire tin up there. So, where shall I start? I might start at the bottom. I'm buying after. Oh my God, Lord, Christmas. Small video. Oh, thinking then, I'm buying after church. What do you mean by that? I haven't started it yet. I probably will next month. I'm trying to get a few more pages done, but I doubt I will get the 2 mythographic pages I want to go done before December. That's the thing. I've got a mythographic to do as well for my group on Facebook. I'm going to post it, Jane. The fish page. Yes, post it on my group. Let's have a look. I'll have a look when I've finished my live. I love seeing what everybody's been working on. If I don't see it right away, I will get round to seeing it. I do apologise if you're fed up of hearing me snorting. I'll be ready for a lemon sip in a bit. So yeah, I'm using the which one's this one now? 167. So this one's the permanent green olive. This is what I'm using for the darker bits on here. And then I'm going to be using the May Green 170 for the lighter bits. Like so. I'll turn it round in a second so you can see it. So that's what it looks like. That the May green gives it the lighter look, so the light's shining on that particular area. So I'm just going to turn it back round and we will continue. If I don't get everything done on this live, I will continue the background off stream and we'll just continue on another page. Thank you, Nikki. I thought I'd lost my mojo, to be fair. I haven't done any colour. Well, I do colouring, but not as often as what I have been. You know, when we're doing the lives for the Kirby books. I haven't done much this month, but with everything that's been going on, it doesn't surprise me. I need to... every time I get some spare time on an evening now, I need to be catching up on what I've missed. I've missed my colouring. But I can't believe we're like coming into December now. I've got me end of the month pages to do. So Cleo, what are you barking at? As far as I can see out, Christmas trees in way. And she's barking at boys because boys are on landing. What's everybody been working on then, page-wise? I know some of you have already mentioned. It only sent 2 minutes ago that I sorted everything out for groups, you know, for themes and scavenger hunts. I'm bumming out, we're coming into, you know, next month already. It's going far too quick.
No.
There's nobody outside. I don't even know what she's barking. I think she's barking at boys because they're on landing. I'm getting confused. So that's one leaf done, and they're all the same anyway. So. Bloody hell. Oh, I think she can hear it. I bet somebody's having a delivery. I bet somebody's having a delivery because I've just heard, you know, when they're pulling stuff out for bags. I was like that. I've been working on a page for Mythographic Aviary, and I have finally finished colouring the kettle to look like a copper kettle. If anything will do me in, it's colouring metal. To be fair, I watched once a tutorial on metals, and I think that gave me a good idea on how to colour metals. And the first time I put it into practice was on one of my horror books, and it had got a fencing, you know, the those type of fencings, crosshatch style. It was like that, and I figured out how to do that one. That weren't too hard. No worries, Nikki. Thanks for dropping by, darling. Enjoy your tea, and I'll speak to you soon. Lots of love. Huge hugs. But yeah, I think once you've got idea of metals and how it's meant to look, you're away. It's just like riding a bike, really. Yeah, I would say when it comes to colouring metals, I don't have a clue on how to do it whatsoever. I do apologise for sniffles, coughing, and sounding terrible. It's funny because before I come live, I was saying to Brian, my chest feels really heavy. You know, like somebody's sat on my chest. Amazing how quick, you feel badly after feeling first onset of symptoms, how quick it progresses. Oh, come on. I'm drinking plenty of water. I've been eating toilet before long. Who's got the Christmas tree up then? We've got ours up. We've had it up for like, is it a week? 2 weeks, something like that. Ruben wanted it up, so we've put it up. We just started putting lights on an evening the other day. So pretty. Miss that. A little bit. I'm going to do some more cards here. You take care with the cold draw. Oh, thank you, Dawn. You too, darling. Thank you for dropping by. I'll hopefully see you again soon. Just looking at that. I think that needs 182. Just missed a bit of air there. What's have you already got planned for tomorrow? Are you doing out tomorrow?
No.
I ain't used that since you told me off. I didn't get it, Jane. What did I ask now? It's funny because sometimes I'll talk about something and then I'll change the subject, trying to make conversation, and then you didn't get this page? Is that what you mean? It's coming on now, isn't it? Looking better. And I'm doing these. It's coming alive. It's coming alive. Has anybody seen any more new books that's coming out? I keep having a look. Did anybody get out in Black Friday sales? I never found anything. Saw a couple of books that were on, but I found that the Black Friday sale prices weren't down much for colouring books anyway. I just wondered if any of you had got the got any bargains. Let me check. When did I have my Wednesday?
No,
I think we should wait a bit. Carolina Kabowski new book. Oh yeah, she was bringing a new book out, weren't she? Yeah, I want to get all other books. I want to colour in some of them books as well over the next couple of weeks. So many books I want to colour in, but not enough blooming time. Not enough time. I'm always on lookout looking for bargains. Vintage been a godsend in a way. Keep finding stuff on there. It's out for pre-order. Send me a link to it, Claire. Is it? Only problem is though, I think with those type of books, it's 20 quid for a book and then £20. But why £20 postage? I don't get it. I've ordered from like when I ordered, I think it was the new Hannah Carlson book, the Atlantis one. It didn't cost me half as much in postage from another country. So why is it costing so much through a website? I didn't get anything from the Black Friday sales, to be honest. I haven't been paying attention to them. I did get R.J. Hampson's new book, Serendipity and Coco Wise Relaxing Christmas. Yeah, I've got Serendipity on my wish list. It's not something that I'd buy like immediately. I've got some of his other books. I've not bought any Coco Wires for a while, to be fair, Penny. But there's not really been any bargains, have there, Penny, for colouring supplies and books and stuff this time around. Hi, Christine. It's not been a good week, but I've repeated it many times, so I'm sure everybody will be getting fed up hearing it. So you might have to watch live stream back, but it's been a terrible week for me, to be fair, Christine, love. I hope you're well. Hi, Jane. Going to go now. Hot water bottle on bed, I think. Enjoy it. No worries, Gina. Take care, darling. I'll see you soon. Thank you for dropping by. Mwah. Huge hugs. And sleep well. It's on Etsy. Oh, Ruben's poorly at the moment, Christine. A bit like me, full of cold. Oh, it sounds like we're all a bit full of cold now. I have a few R.J. Hampson to get. Yeah, I've got his moon. I think it's the Moonlight one, the Frog Tale, the Dragon one, and I think I've got another one, but I'm not 100% certain. Oh, that the Lost something or some, the Lost something. I can't remember. Claire, is that the illustrator who likes to draw eyes in the middle of flowers or plants? It's on Etsy. I'll have a look. Draw eyes in the middle of flowers or plants. She did the dragon book, Penny, for Colouring Heaven. I forgot what it was called. Dragons in Nature, something like that. She did that book. I've got the original book. I don't know what happened. I've got a call. What's been happening, Jane? My nan's in hospital, Christine. She's 90. She had a bad fall and banged her head and hallucinating and whatnot. And she's been in hospital all week. So I've been visiting her and trying to clean bungalow. And she's lost a lot of weight to the point where she can't walk. She's all skin and bone. And she's just in a really bad state at the moment. They're trying to sort everything out with bungalow and getting bungalow sorted because they're not letting her out till she's been assessed and everything. So it's just been a tiring week. The relaxing Christmas was a surprise to me that I wanted it. However, there were several pages that I knew I would like to colour. Yeah, I think it's okay if you're going to colour it, but I think I went off Coco Wire a long time, well, a good 6 months ago. I've been selling them off because I'm just not into it anymore. Money that I sell from them books, I go and buy something else that I will colour. I'm so sorry, honey. I am here for your love. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, she's 90, bless her. She's getting on now, but we're all rallying around her to try and get her home and sorted out. Been on antibiotics and stuff. No, not the illustrator I was thinking of. Right. No worries, Penny. Oh, I'm feeling a bit cold. Let's get cracking with this anyway. I want to do this dark. Coffee, love, please. She has. She really has. She's she's doing much better than what she has been from beginning of week. She's being sat up in chair, hospital chair outside at bed, and she's been eating more than what she has been. Antibiotics are working. She's getting all infection off her lungs up, and she's talking better now and having a good conversation with everybody. She's much better than what she were Monday, but she'll never be able to, walk for herself and get outside. Not from what I've seen anyway, because she's got no muscle on her legs, so she's going to be near enough bed bound. She's going to need round the clock care and probably somebody to come out and help. So my granddad's struggling on his own, or he has been. I feel more bad that I've not been around to help, So I'll be spending most of my time trying to help out best I can at bungalow, and that's why I'm going to be a bit more absent in next 6 months probably. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I will try and do as many lives as I can when I'm able to. So they'll probably just be spur of the moment rather than arranged. But I will try and do it on an evening if I'm not too tired, because I'm going to start and go around and help wash and clean bungalow. Just some washing for him and whatnot, and get it out online. Because my granddad's not good on his feet either, bless him. Just try and be there as much as I can. And then I can say in my head then that I've done everything that I could, for him, and did my bit to look after him best I could, like they did for me. See, I'm not into her artwork. If she took out the random eyes and things like that, I would like her books, but with them, I'm just not into her art. I like some of them, Penny, not all her books. I mean, I've had a look at some of the books. I've had a look at some flip throughs. Some I'm not too bothered about. I mean, it's same with Linda Ravenscroft. I had one of her books other week, or the month. Claire saw me get it. I forgot which one it were. But when I got it, I thought, no, I don't like this. It's not what I wanted. But then I got 2 more of her books a couple of weeks ago, and I love them. They're exactly what I wanted. So I think it's just a case of finding what's right for you, because they're all different, aren't they? There's some of her books that I like and some that I don't. It's one of those 50-50 things. Sorry, I haven't been in touch much, Jen. Don't worry about it, Christine. It's okay. Yeah, I've been trying. I feel bad because all week I've been having this plan to do it, because we did part 1 on Sunday. I wanted to finish this on like Monday nights live, but I had to postpone it till Friday. And then when it got to Friday yesterday, I've been at hospital for like from 10:30 till 20 to 3. Got back to bungalow, helped my granddad with washing and cleaning bedroom, and helping out best I can. And then come round home, had a quick bite to eat, then went back round and we helped Brian put his TV up on wall, so they've got more space in the living room, because they had a TV stand, a big glass one. So it was taking up room in living room. So Brian's managed to put that up on wall, so it's one less thing on floor. And then we've come home, watched a film, and then we've literally gone to bed. And that's why I changed it for like this evening. I love Linda's work. I only have the new one to get. I've, like I said, I got the one that I showed you, Claire, but I didn't like it. I don't know. I did look at some flip throughs, but when I got it in person, it's like, no, it's not what I want. And then I think it was on offer. I saw 2 of her books for sale, and I got them, and when I've looked through them, I'm like, yeah, I like these ones. What are you whispering for, love? You can talk. I just popped on to say hi to you. Oh, bless you, Christine. Hi. I'll be sending Christmas cards out soon, so you'll get one fruit post from me. I know we exchanged addresses, didn't we? So I've just been sorting Christmas cards and presents out today, so I'll be posting all those in the next 2 weeks. Christmas cards. I'll send you one too in the post. Oh, thank you, Christine. Yeah, I love my Christmas cards. It's funny because I've put my ribbon up for Christmas cards to hang them up, and Ben's like, "You'll not get no Christmas cards." I'm like, "I will. I've got friends." Not to prove him wrong. I'm going to say bye now, Jane. Look after yourself. Speak soon. Bye. No worries, Claire. Thanks for dropping by, darling. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Mwah. Bye. Blooming neck. Yeah. I was just looking then to see if I'd done sent a bit on that one, and I don't remember doing it. Losing plot. I have a mythographic book on pre-order which is due out next week, but then really I am not allowed to buy any colours up until after December 25th. Don't we all say that though? We always get tempted. I've not really bought any. The last thing I've bought myself, in fact, 2, I tell a lie, 2 things I've bought myself in the last few months, well, about 4 months. It's the Small Victories book and the new Christine Karron book. I've just not been able to afford it, to be fair. Other things coming in place of that at the moment, but it's okay. Right, I'm going to turn this upside down so I can get to these ones up here. Even cough. I feel awful because my throat's really dry. I've got nothing to help ease it either. I think we've got some cough medicine, so I might have to take some of that in a bit. It's always bloody something. Yeah, but if I do, I will get shouted at by friends and family. Same goes for reading books, but that's more forgivable since most of my friends and family just get the Waterstones gift card. Bless you, Penny. There's nothing worse than being on a ban. and you get so tempted. Has anybody seen the Nun yet? Horror film. Keep wanting to watch it on Amazon Prime, but I refuse to pay $15.99 to watch a trailer. Watch a rented movie for that price. What in the right mind's going to pay 16 quid to rent it? It's a bloody rocker. I'm eager to watch it, but I'm not paying that. Yeah. To be fair, I could do just doing that with these. Don't worry, guys. I talk to myself a lot. That's ridiculous. You could buy the DVD for cheaper. Bring back. I know, right? Absolutely extortion. I don't know if you've got Amazon, but it's for like 2 months, they're like $15.99 to rent. It does me head in. It's like, how can you justify making putting it for 15? I'm really interested to see how many people actually pay that to rent it. Somebody must be paying them prices for them to keep the price as it is to rent. I mean, I don't mind spending $4.99 or something like that to watch it, but that's it's just mad, absolutely mad. It's like somebody must be paying that for them to keep it at that and not change it. I get frustrated though, because it's like, how can you justify putting it at that price? Drop price down. I'm forever checking to see if price has gone down so I can watch it. I mean, that Meg 2 was on there for that price, but it soon went down to $4.99. I paid that to watch it. It weren't a bad film, but it weren't the best. They've left it open for another as well, haven't they? I would buy a movie for that, but not to rent. I bought a season of Friends for that. Yeah. It's makes you wonder how they get away with it. It's Amazon Prime after all. Get away with murder, don't they? Let's just wait till it drops anyway. All these little fiddly bits. Oh, is that on Amazon Prime, Penny? I'll have to have a look. I did check yesterday. It was still at $15.99. Oh no, I mean the Nun 2. The Nun 2 is what I want to watch. Not the first one, the second one. Do apologise. The second one, Penny. I've watched the first one like loads of times. The second one, it'll still be at 50. I think it's $15.99 to rent. But yeah. Oh no, the second one is still that price. Yeah. I wrote it where I checked it yesterday. I keep checking. Do you know what? I check it every blooming night, to be fair, because I might want to watch it, but I don't want to pay. I'm not paying that price. I could always go to the cinema and watch it, but I can't even do that because it's only on at like on the evening, and I've got no babysitters or all like that, and we don't trust anybody anyway. You know, for Ruben, even if I did, so we can't even go and watch it at cinema because cinema only watches shows horror films that like on a night. It's ridiculous, to be fair. My mouth's so dry, even though I'm drinking. The DVD is only $7.99. Is that for second one, Penny? Or first? They know how to charge, don't they? Yeah, so it's coming on now, look. Looks so much better. I love me horror films. I watched a film the other night. Can't remember what night it was. It might have been Thursday night. Yeah, I think it was Thursday night, called Cobweb. I don't know if anybody's watched that. That were a weird film. Yeah, it had a twist to it anyway. That Cobweb. You think one thing and then it turns out to be another. I was thinking at first, like, parents were really evil and they'd killed a previous child and then adopted this kid that they got, and parents were really bad. But no, second one plus. I know I have seen the second one as a DVD for cheaper in some supermarkets because I was looking for DVDs for my niece. She loves her films and he's getting into horror. Oh, I'll have to have a look. I wonder what. No, because Amazon probably not sell it for that price. I'll have to have a look around. I just need to touch up on this bit. It's supposed to be a little bit dark. But yeah, I'll have to have a look, Penny. Sometimes it's hard to find them, innit? And we're limited to certain shops around me, which is a bit poor. And we've got a Tesco down the road. Yeah. If only, Penny, if only. So much easier, wouldn't it? Oh. It'd be so much better if they did. Where have I put those? Could you imagine if they did bring it back? They put cinemas to shame. Sharpen my pencils. Yes, old blockbusters. To be fair, I never even used the blockbusters because when I was younger, we had a little shop close by that did videos anyway. Not a newsagents, but like a little shop that sold, that rented DVD videos out, and they did sweets and stuff. So we always used to just go there every weekend, pick a couple of films to watch over for a week, and then we'd take them back and get some more. And before I knew it, we'd gone through a lot in video store. All kids' films, all adult films. We finished up watching everything, so we ended up repeating them all because we'd seen them all. We used to go to, oh, can we have a video? Like, if you've watched them all, why do you want to go and watch them again? I'm like, well, there's no new ones that's coming out. Because before, I think back then, they were converting to DVD, weren't they? They weren't bringing any more video ones out. I love going to Blockbuster on Friday as a treat, picking a film, a bag of popcorn, and a small tub of ice cream. If I had been really good, I would get a McDonald's for tea. Yep, I am feeling old. Yeah, reminiscing on good old times. Can't beat it, can you? I don't think I ever got a McDonald's when I was younger. I don't recall it anyway. I think it was more so in my teens, as I got older. When I got pregnant and stuff. That's when I was introduced to all that. I didn't really go to McDonald's when I was little. But we used to get lots of sweets from shop every day. To be fair, get picked up from school on the evening and we'd go to the shop.
Oh.
But yeah, but movie nights was the best. But they stopped doing them after a while, and it was just same ones all the time because they were bringing them out onto disc, onto DVD, and we didn't have DVD player at that point. We just finished up re-watching old videos. Watched them like 600 times. I remember we're going to again as a PC to share, but you couldn't do anything on it. You could only like go on Paint or Word to type stuff and whatnot. You couldn't play on any games, but we used to scrap over it all the time. And then we got as first Mega Drive, and we used to fight over that because we had to share it. I used to be buggers. Oh, I completely agree with you, Penny. Completely agree. They were best times, weren't they? Completely different to what things are today. Kids have got it far too easy today than what we did when we were younger. What's that? 2?
No.
Oh, I'll watch it in a bit then.
I'll be single something. So.
But yeah, it's. I used to love going out playing, and just no caring world, I used to be a bugger. I had to come in for like 8 o'clock, but by the time I'd done coming back, 10 more minutes, Grandad. 10 minutes of 10 minutes of goodbye. Come back. Just 10 more minutes, Grandad. 10 more minutes, and then I'm in. By the time I'd done it, was like 10 o'clock. Well, everybody else is playing art. I want to play art.
Sorry, guys.
I used to play edge hopping. Oh my goodness. Those were the days. Edge hopping, jumping over edges, knocking on doors, being little buggers. Yeah, I think we all miss them type of days, don't we? Got no one to worry about back then. Yeah. Well, that's a good thing, that, Penny. That's a good thing. To be fair, I didn't really grow up with social media or anything until I got to about, well, I got my first mobile phone, I think I was 12. You know, when I got into high school, that's when I got my first mobile phone. But I didn't go on Facebook or anything like that. It was just a normal phone, just to call and text on. It weren't until I think it was 2009 when I first joined Facebook. And I, so 87, 97, 2007, 2008, 2009. So I was 22 when I first joined Facebook. So it's not something that, I mean, there's tons and tons of kids on Facebook now. It's unbelievable. Parents opening Facebook accounts for the kids. Even babies have got accounts, and they're making them as though they're like, you know, older people, you know, age related to Facebook. But I've seen them using them as accounts for kids. It's like, what? But yeah, I was 22 when I first joined Facebook. I think I remember having Bebo at one point, but that went offline, didn't it? I think. I think that was it. I've not really been on any other social medias. I joined YouTube in 2014, but not to do my colouring channel or anything. It was just a personal account like it is now. But that was just to watch stuff. I hardly touched it, to be fair.
No. I've watched it before.
But yeah, I was all for playing out and doing kid things, you know. It's been changed so differently from when we were kids to now. And they pick up on so much screen time, you know, what they're watching. And you can't always watch everything that they're doing. We were members of National Trust in English Heritage, so we would pick one of those places and go on nature walks and go into historic castles and houses. They allowed me to be a kid, but they kept... Yeah. You see, for me, my mum and my dad, I don't like calling them my mum and my dad because they've never been around anyway, but my biological parents, they had me, and then I think I was 5 when they had my brother, and I think I was 7. My brother was 2 when they divorced. But even when they were together, she was working all the time, bringing money in to pay for rent and, you know, bills and everything, while my dad supposedly sat on his ass doing no. Other than when he were asked to pay rent, he'd go and steal rent money and go and piss it up wall by getting drunk every day at pub that were up the road. And dump me on my grandparents, his mum and dad. So I've really been brought up with my grandma and my granddad, the one that's poorly at the moment. I've been brought up by them, because when they got divorced, they also went to court, family court, and my mother basically said, "You have her, I'm having him, and we'll leave it at that." So I ended up going with my dad and living at my grandparents', but my dad just ended up having me and just going in his bedroom and drinking his life away for 14 years while my granddad brought me up. He's the one that took us out places and did things with us, whereas my dad, he weren't even bothered. He used to make excuses. This is why I didn't drink. I didn't do out, because I was depressed, and I was grieving for marriage and stuff, and then he'd diss my mother in front of me, and then when I'd see my mum, she'd diss my dad, and it was just chaos. And it's finished up where I can't stand either of them. But yeah, my granddad used to take us like boat because he did Crown Green bowling, so we went to a lot of bowling places with him. He'd take us to park, and he'd take us, take us places. Whereas my biological parents, they never did always, really. Kept an eye on me just in case of select epilepsy reared its ugly head, and I was safe playing out and about. I am so sorry, parents weren't great and they didn't deserve you. Oh, bless you, Penny. Thank you so much, darling. I've always tried me and Penny. I don't want to say too much on here because knowing my luck, they'll be spying. But my mother's never been bothered about me. I know that. We just clash, we're too much alike apparently, and we clash a lot. So we've not really. I probably at my 36 years of my life, I've probably only been in her life. We work it out. Oh, I'm trying to work it out now.
Oh, not in there.
It's probably about 9 years out of my 36 years existence I've been involved in her life, which is not much, is it? She probably doesn't even know what I like and what I like to do or like that. She doesn't have a clue about me as a person. And as for my dad, well, he's not been involved in it's probably been even less than that. I think yeah, it's probably been about 6 years my dad's been involved in my life. So 30 years is my start of my life, and she's my start on like 27 years of my life. So but you can't miss something that you haven't had. But when you see other people like on Facebook and they're talking to the mums and the dads and siblings and stuff, and they're really close, it does get to you in a way. It's like, why can't my parents be like that? Want to have something to do with it. I mean, it's funny because I said to my dad, like, when we fell out 2 years ago in March. I mean, I'd only just got talking to him, but because we'd had a big argument about, well, not me and him, but family had a big argument between me and somebody else. I just didn't want to know what to do with him because I knew for a fact he'd go back and forth between us, talking shite about me and about them to me, causing a rift. So I just took the decision to say, look, don't bother. I don't want to know what to do with you if you're involved with them. Don't bother coming to my house. Don't bother talking to me or texting me or all like that. And they were quick to just drop her a hat. You know what I mean? It's so funny how quick people can just drop you, even though you said don't have no to do with it. If that were my kid to me, don't want no to do, I'd at least try to make, try and talk to him. Now, if in person they said to me, look, I don't want to do with it ever again, that's it, fair enough. I'll not have no to do with it. I'll not make effort. But my parents can't even do that. They can't even make effort to even attempt to try and resolve or try and talk to me or all like that. They haven't made no effort whatsoever. And I remember an old saying my mother said to me once. She turned around to me and said, "You'll need me before I need thee." And my granddad said it to me as well many a times, but I've not gone wanting them at all. And I know they say you have only one set of parents, but in my case, my parents has always been my nan and my granddad. So anyway, less of talking about that. I've been through enough this week. In the end, they didn't deserve you, and family isn't just blood. We make our own. Family's blood isn't the most important thing in the end. Some of the best families are the ones we make ourselves. Exactly, Penny. And do you know what? You and Claire, Nikki, Gina, everybody that talks to me on here are more family to me than what they are to me. So I'm just grateful for family / friendship from all you guys. You guys make it so much worthwhile. No, don't be sorry, Penny. Don't be sorry. No, not at all. I'm perfectly fine. But no, it's true though, Penny, because Brian says they'll come to a point in their age. I mean, there's 20 years between me and my dad. So I'm 36, he's 56. And my mother's, I think my mother's like a year or 2 years older than him. I think it's 2 years. So she's like 58. And Brian's turned around to me and said before, they'll get to a certain age in their life where they'll be alone or feeling guilty, and they'll come, wanting to know. But by then it'll be too late for me, I'm afraid. They've had all my life to have something to do with me and be right with me and do, do what parents should do, but when it comes to them on the deathbeds, I'll not be bothered. I'll say it's too late. So, but yeah. No, not bad memories. It's just I remember, things go off in my head and that. It's just families are. So, I've done up to this. I'm going to do the background off stream because it's not going to take me long, to be fair. Oh, I forgot to do that bit there. What am I talking about? Oh my goodness. It were 168, weren't it? 168. I forgot these two bits here at bottom. Trust me. 167. Is it 167? 167. No, 170, weren't it? 170. I'm not paying attention, that's it. But yeah, they'll regret it. They all start regretting it later, don't they? But that'll be when it's too late. I mean, it's funny because when I went in to see my nan on Monday with my granddad, the man that helped to make me was there, and he never once acknowledged me, and I'm his daughter, My son was there, my oldest son was there, because he'd been with me nan through night on Sunday night, and my dad was there, and he didn't acknowledge me once. It's things like that. Didn't even say a word. Didn't even look at me. And this is what I mean by family. It's my family's just, I keep saying to Brian, I can't wait to get married to him, but we just can't afford it at the moment. But I'd love to get married and change my name. I don't want to be associated, in a way with him. I wish I was from a different family sometimes. No hard feelings towards my nan and my granddad, but it's just the shit that I've been through. I just wish I were from a different family. That will be their own fault. That old saying, they made their beds, they can lie in them. On a better subject, your page turned out so beautifully. I love her. She looks so great. So, thank you, Penny. Yeah, I missed this this bottom bit because I'm too busy talking. But yeah, I'm gonna do background off stream. But once I've done the background, I'm gonna put a picture on my community group. So everybody can see what it turned out like. 16. 167. There we go. So yeah, I'll do a background off stream, and then I can pick another page then for next time we do a live stream. But thank you so much, Penny. It's okay. It looks so much better when you get colour on there, doesn't it? And you put effort into it. It looks okay. It's not my best, but she's turned out okay, considering the week I've had anyway. Right, I am going to go and chill out now for rest at night. I'm going to get back onto this in the morning, finish this background, put it on, and then I'm going to put a picture on of the next page that we're going to colour when I'm back live next. I will try and get live this week so that we can do some more colouring together. See how things go. Like I said, when I get up to hospital at like 10 o'clock in the morning and we're coming home at like 2:45 in the afternoon, it tires me out, so it's just depending on how I feel for the afternoon, but I will try and get on, and I'll try and let you know in time so everybody's got time to be there. So yeah, anyway, I am going to love you and leave you all. I appreciate you all coming, and it's been nice to catch up with everybody and let everybody know what's going on, and you're not all in dark, and you know what's what. I will keep you all updated as the week commences. As I said, I don't know where we stand at the moment, but we will find more out as the week goes by. I'll probably update you more on my community group where it's a bit more private. So keep your eyes peeled on the community group. Keep your eyes peeled on the community tab on my YouTube channel. I will put information on there when I'm going to go live. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate your support. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I really appreciate the extra support. I'm doing well. I'm at 1.7k subs. I'm really shocked that I've managed to get that many subscribers, to be fair. And I very much doubt I'm going to get to 2k by end of year. I can't see me getting another like 290 subs by end of December. If I do, it'll be a shock, a big shock. And I think I'm going to put up a lovely big giveaway for my 2k subscribers. So don't forget to send some of your buddies to come and subscribe to my channel who might like it. And I'll look forward to doing a big giveaway for everybody when I hit 2k subs. And try and make it as fun as possible. So yeah, no worries, Penny. Thank you for coming by, and it's been lovely chatting to you, and thank you so much for the lovely comments. It really means a lot, especially at this time, going through what I'm going through this week. Every support means so much, so thank you so much, darling. And I will see you all hopefully soon as possible. So I'll keep you all updated, and fingers crossed, I will definitely be live with you. Please keep me in your prayers for my nan to make a full recovery and get her home hopefully this week or at the latest the week after. Take care, have a lovely evening and the rest of your weekend, and I will see you all soon. Thanks for coming. Mwah. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye guys. Mwah.